Welcome to CommerceNet Scholars. In today's video, the topic that we'll be discussing is credit rating agencies. What are the different agencies that are responsible for the credit rating within our country, that we'll be studying today, the different names of the agencies and their functioning, and also the establishment year when they were set up. So let's start with today's video without wasting any time. But before I start, a reminder for you all, watch the video till the end. Do give it a like if you really like the video. Share it with your friends as much as possible. And most important of all, subscribe the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Let's start with the first credit rating agency, that is CRISIL. The first rating agency, Credit Rating Information Services of India Limited. This is the full form of CRISIL. Credit Rating Information Services of India Limited was promoted jointly in 1987. When it was promoted in 1987 jointly by ICICI and UTI. So this was a joint collaboration between ICICI and UTI, and it was set up as a credit rating agency in our country. Other shareholders include ADB, LIC, HDFC Limited, General Insurance Corporation of India, and several other foreign and Indian banks. These are other shareholders that have their shares in the CRISIL. Second point says it pioneered the concept of credit rating in the country, and since then has introduced new concepts in credit rating services and has diversified into related areas of information and advisory activities. So since this was the first credit rating agency, so whatever definitions were introduced, whatever concepts were introduced regarding the credit rating work in the country, it was basically introduced by CRISIL only, and whatever diversifications were there, whatever amendments were to be made while assessing the credit and while rating the credit in the economy, it was done through CRISIL only. It became public in 1993. So this credit rating agency, it became a public entity in 1993. This you need to remember. In 1996, it formed a strategic alliance with S&P Rating Group. So in 1996, it formed an alliance with S&P Rating Group for the purpose of credit rating in the country. Now the rating symbols that are there for credit rating under CRISIL, we will study the symbols first. When the symbol denotes AAA, it means that there is highest safety in the you can say the credits that you are investing your money into. AA shows you high safety, A shows you adequate safety, BBB will show you moderate safety, BB inadequate safety, B high risk. That means if you are investing somewhere which has a B category of credit rating, in that case you are prone to high risk for that particular share. C substantial risk, and D is default. So these are the different you can say symbols that denote that what is the order or what is the ranking of the credit of that particular company. Next we have ONICRA, that is Onida Individual Credit Rating Agency of India. It was established in Haryana in 1993. Leading credit and performance rating agencies, provides rating for risk assessment and analytical solutions to individuals, SMEs and corporate. So ONICRA is basically vested with the powers and functions of risk assessment, and it also provides solutions to the individuals, SMEs and the corporate section of the economy. Then we have the SMERA, that is SME Rating Agency of India Limited. SME yani ki small, it was founded by SIDBI in 2005. SIDBI, that is the Small Industry Development Bank of India. It was basically set up for the micro, small and medium enterprises, for the rating purpose of the micro, small and medium enterprises. If somebody wants to invest into these organizations, ratings are integral part of risk assessment process within the lending and investing community. So this is but obvious that each and every organization, whether at the micro level or at the medium level or at the small level, should have a rating of the credit facilities that they are providing, so that it becomes easy for the investors or the people who are going to put on their money into the shares or the debentures of these companies, so that they can analyze that what is the proneness to the risk while investing. Instruments rated IPOs, NCDs, commercial papers, bonds, security receipts, fixed deposits, etc. So these are the different instruments that SMERA is going to rate. Next we have ICRA Limited. ICRA, that means Information and Credit Rating Agency. ICRA stands for Information and Credit Rating Agency. It has been promoted by IFCI Limited as the main promoter and started operations in 1991. So it is promoted by IFCI Limited, and when did it start its operations? It started in 1991. Other shareholders are UTI, banks, LIC, GIC, Exim Bank, HDFC and ILF. So these are the other shareholders that have invested their money into the shares of ICRA. It provides rating, information and advisory services ranging from strategic consulting to risk management and regulatory practice. Not only rating, but it also assists in providing information and advisory services. The main objective of ICRA is to assist investors, both individual and institutional, in making well-informed decisions. So ICRA is vested with the powers and functions of not only assisting the individual investors but also the institutional investors, so that they can take proper decisions while investing. Next is to assist issuers in raising funds from a wide investor base. So whatever issuers are, whoever are the issuers who are vested with the authority of issuing the shares, they have a wider perspective of the investors from where they can raise funds. To enable banks, investment bankers, brokers in placing debt with investors, to provide regulators with market-driven systems to encourage the healthy growth of capital market. Also, it ensures that the capital market is growing well in the economy. And the last is it provides rating services, information services and advisory services. Next agency that we have is CARE Limited. CARE stands for Credit Analysis and Research Limited, or CARE, is promoted by IDBI jointly with financial institutions, public private sector banks and private finance companies. So it is promoted by IDBI. Then we have the financial institutions that are there in the economy, the public and private sector banks and the other private finance companies that are there in the economy. It commenced its credit rating operations in October 1993. So it has commenced its operations in October 1993 and offers a wide range of products and services in the field of credit information and equity research. So in which field it is offering its services? In the field of credit information and equity research. Whatever information you need regarding the credit facilities and whatever research you need to make, every information is provided by CARE. It also provides advisory services in the areas of securitization of transactions and structuring financial instruments. So also it will provide you advisory services. It offers services like credit rating of debt instruments, advisory services like securitization transactions, structuring financial instruments, financing infrastructure projects and municipal finances. So basically advisory means what you are assisting in terms of decision making. So that advisory function is provided in all these fields. And the third, the information services. It is provided like providing information to companies, industries and businesses. And the fourth function that it performs is the equity research. Whatever research you need to make out before investing into equity shares of the company, that is assisted by CARE only. So this was all about the different institutions of the credit rating agencies. I hope it is clear to you all. Any doubts you have, you can mention down in the comment section below, or you can ask me via WhatsApp, those who have my number. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day. Again a reminder, do subscribe the channel if you haven't subscribed yet.